Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Backyard Beer Brothers. My name's Rory Doherty and today I'm going to be drinking this unique beer here from Molly Rose Brewing Company. This is a brewery located here in Victoria. Now it's actually the first beer I've ever had from them, so kind of excited, but also excited because of the type. So if you just listen to this is the Molly Rose Brewing Company Martyr, which is a beetroot raspberry spiced sour. So I can honestly say I have never had either beetroot or a spiced sour. Now, I can sort of imagine that this is going to, oh, that is a different color. Whenever I think of beetroot, you sort of think of that sort of bright, super vibrant purpley red, whereas this is quite light in color. But that's all right. But as far as the other beers are concerned, I only had a quick look and some of them had sort of a couple of other crazy flavors as well. But being a massive fan of sours, this one took my fancy, so I figured why not jump on board with this. But just to talk a little bit about the beer as well while we're waiting for the head to sort of settle down there. The good news here with sours, they sort of go down a little bit faster than some other beers. To start with, she's a big can. We're looking at a 500ml can, 5.2%, coming in at 2 standard drinks exactly. And like I said, head's already gone, which is definitely something you get from sours in that case. But we're also going full tilt on that one. All right, so what am I thinking? It's throwing me a little bit on the color, but let's get into the nose. It is immediately smelling like it's going to be a sour. Sort of sting to the nostrils a little bit of a tang there. But it's, I suppose there is sort of mild berry notes, sort of more generic than being able to pinpoint raspberry exactly. Potentially even just like a slight hint of spice. Maybe. All right, but it all comes down to the taste. So let's give it a jam. Wow, it has a very good tang to it. Sort of sent shivers down my whole body there. But as far as the taste is concerned, it's sort of, there is a berry taste in there. You wouldn't be able to pinpoint exactly that it is raspberry, but it definitely has a sort of berry taste. There's also a very slight earthiness, maybe it's earthiness, but it's not bad. But pardon me again, it is very carbonated. Pardon me again. So it is, the good news is, again, it's hitting sort of the full mouth, getting it right down into the sort of jowls and the very back sides of your, or base of your tongue. So that's a good sign as far as sours are concerned. If you're wanting it to be quite sour, you like that sort of tart, maybe you grew up eating Warheads, or I think when I was at college, we used to have a sour can called Bulldogs. And again, it sort of reminds me of that. I'm just trying to see if I can pick up any sort of spice notes, and I just don't think there are. It's a good sour, but I feel like this is one of the more expensive beers that I bought as well, so on the fence a little bit. But just lastly, as far as this beer is concerned, it actually scored very well on the Untapped app, so it came in at a 3.9, so I'm doing really well. Anywhere close to 4, it's got to be a good beer. Sour and carbonated. I don't know. Well, on to the questions anyway. Still very sour. Would I personally buy this beer again? And no, I will not. Even if I saw this on tap, I don't think I'd buy it, to be honest. Although, it's a fairly good sour. There are just other sort of better ones that I've had that I've preferred a lot more than this. I came into this thinking if it was going to have the beetroot in there, was it going to be sort of much more vibrant in colour? Would there be sort of the more earthy tones coming through that I was hoping? I was hoping that it would almost have a slight more sort of full body mouthfeel to it, but it doesn't have that. Pardon me. So, yep. Buy a can again? No. Would I buy it on tap? No. Would I buy it as a gift? No. I'm just thinking, yeah, it sounds pretty grim. But what does it say here? It says, we'll do almost anything in pursuit of making the most fantastic beer. We added fresh beetroot juice and raspberries and house blend of spices to our base sour ale, and it is our festive present to you. I don't know. Nah, I'm just thinking, I don't really like this. It's all right. It's expensive, sort of generic. The flavors don't come through as much as I wanted. Damn, I'm just sort of thinking it's like a terrible beer. Would I buy it as a gift? No. Is it scullable? I don't actually know about this one. This one is huge and super carbonated. I think it's going to be a rough one. Let's see. Is it going to be scullable? Maybe. Oh, it is scullable. Pardon me, sorry about that. Oh my god. Nah, it's not the one. Yep, maybe I'll try a couple of the other beers, but this one gets a pass from me, and a pass I mean like a hard no. But as always, appreciate you watching today. Hopefully you liked what you saw. Leave us a comment, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and as always, have a good one. Gee.